Okay. Hello, we're going to be continuing with Dwarf Fortress Ubbulfikod. I've actually remembered the name of our fortress in Dwarven this time. Vaultglaze. What happened last time? We opened up the third layer of the underground of the caverns all the way down here. Not yet. Nope, not that one. There it is. That is a large distance between the second and third layer. And in the process of discovering this, where is it? We also discovered quite neatly. There. Can you see it? We discovered adamantine. I'm going to be wanting to get some of that. Carefully. It could spell the doom of our fortress if I'm not careful. So yes, we haven't really been exploring this dungeon. There's also this, which is like, it looks like the first layer of the dungeon intersecting with the second layer of the dungeon, with the third layer of the dungeon, which is weird. So I don't know what's up with that. I would really like to actually send some dwarves out to explore here. Also, we've gone further down, and I was mining here, because if we mined down further, we were getting warm stone messages. You can see the stones are flickering with this yellow sort of star on a red background, because they're hot, and there's probably lava underneath them. I think at the very bottom of the map there is a lava sea, I want to say. Actually, hang on. Hold on. There might not be a lava sea, but there is, let me just get rid of these stairs since we won't be able to go down there. Okay. That got rid of it? Yep, good. Okay. Right at the bottom of the world, there is a layer which you can't break through. It is made of a material called slade. And slade is, for all intents and purposes, completely useless. You can't mine it, you can't break it, you can't get access to it in any way. It's like the bedrock in Minecraft. You just can't mine through it. It's there to provide a bottom layer to the world, so you just can't keep mining down infinitely. You can make items out of slade via modifying the game files in the in-game's arena mode. In the game's arena mode, where you can set various monsters against each other, I believe you would be able to create slade weapons and armor if you want, or slade weapons. What are the stats of slade? I believe it is extremely heavy, like the heaviest material in the game. Let me see. I don't really consider this. Oh, wait. Dwarf Fortress Slade. Oh, okay. Well, it's a bit more than just the bottom layer, but slade is very, very heavy. According to the density specific to the rules, 200 grams per cubic centimeter, about the density of the core of the sun, a single boulder weighs about 20 metric tons. By comparison, an equivalent volume of freshly mined platinum nuggets only weighs about 2.1 metric tons, and they takes a very long time to haul, making slade about 9.348 times as dense as platinum, and thus the heaviest material in the game. It is not possible to mine through revealed slade walls. However, if it is unrevealed, a miner can dig up into it from below by designating an up-down stair and standing on an appropriate upstair. Normally, there is no way to get underneath slade to do this. However, a method has been discovered. People are so I like how, like, determined people are. Okay. And there are other things regarding Slade, but we won't go into that unless we come across it ourselves. So I was going to be building a forge area here. It's a long way down, and that's really not useful. Because if we make up magma forges here by channeling below, revealing the magma, and then we're able to start producing magma forges, it will add it to our list of furnaces here. You know, we'll be able to do without fuel. However, we'll still have to haul all of our materials all the way down here, and then haul them all the way back up into the fortress. It's not necessarily that far vertically. What are we? We're like on the... What level are we on? Let's go all the way back up to the surface. Surface is... Okay, so... Thank you for giving birth to a boy. So this level here is level 0. All the way over on the right here, there's this bar. And the blue is sky, and the brown is dirt, soil, like, you know, the ground layer. And there's two numbers. This one here is 0 currently, and this one here is 142. If we go down one layer, this number has changed to -1, and this is now 141. So, from what I'm guessing and I'm believing here, 0 is like sea level, I suppose. Maybe. I'm not too sure. And then this number down here, 142, this is how many Z levels are below the 0 point. So there's 142 levels down. There is, you know, that's where the bottom of the map, which we haven't gotten to yet. This is why I'm saying it's not that far vertically, because if we count up here, like 142 squares, it's not really that far. It's like that or something, right? But arrayed vertically, it seems like a lot further. But dwarves don't move slower because they're going down stairs than they do if they're going along a hallway. So for a dwarf, it's essentially the same distance. Indeed, dwarves don't regard Z levels when it comes to how far away an object is. This is something which kind of puts me off making vertical holds because you know, am I going to do this? Hold on. Okay. Just give me a moment. No, not that. Fine. Okay. And okay. We're going to use the incredibly scientific method of using paint to describe what I'm talking about here. Pay attention. This won't be in a quiz later. Right, so imagine we have a layer here, and there's our dwarf here. Ugh. Those are eyes. That's a frowny face. Drawing with a mouse. So this is a dwarf, and you know, he's working in a workshop. Have a pickaxe and all that. I'm describing something. What the actual fuck? Welcome. You've come at an important time. I'm explaining something to do with the dwarves and their AI, using paint to show it off. So this is a dwarf in a workshop. And say we have some stone over here. And, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's like, you know, five squares away from him. And the workshop, he's in the middle of a workshop. So the workshop takes up 3 squares. Paint is an excellent teacher. Completely dependent on my drawing skills. I hope I'm illustrating my point appropriately. Let's give him a body. Go. So there's a rock over here. He could be whatever type. A mason. And, you know, there's a rock here, which he could use for the construction of a door. If we have below here, we've recently mined out this area. And there's a whole bunch of rocks underneath here. And if we have our downstairs, like over here, like that. So, you'd think naturally, okay, this stone is closer because he just has to go whoop, whoop, over there. That's a quick trip for the dwarf. However, as far as I know, Dwarf Fortress's AI goes in an area around the dwarf. It will be like, okay, well, there's no stone here, which is 1 square away from him. So, I'm not going to... There's nothing there for me to grab. There's nothing for me to grab over here. However, there is a stone down here, and effectively, this is 1 square away. So, I'm going to get this stone here. Now, and then he's like, okay, this is the stone I'm going to get. Now I'm going to path to get there, which means he's going to go over here, down the stairs, over here, pick this stone up, and go back. Even though this stone is shorter distance, and he's travelled further to get this stone, because it's just directly underneath him. In terms of vertical squares, that stone is the shorter. That stone is the one closest to him. So that kind of puts me off making vertical fortresses a bit. You can solve this. You can solve this by making your fortress tidy and getting rid of any loose rocks. That way the dwarf won't be that way the stone won't be there in the first place for the dwarf to pick up. But you know, this is just something to take note of. I mean, this stone could be like 10 spaces away over here, and you can have a stone 9 spaces down and it'll go get it. Anyway, that's enough of that. Class is over. Back to Dwarf Fortress. How far is my fortress? It's been going on for a few in-game years, maybe about 4 or 5. Or you micromanaged. I don't micromanage too much, it's just something which is a bit of a quirk in the AI, the pathing of Dwarf Fortress. The way the dwarves path has little quirks to it, which you have to sort of keep in mind. Like how they construct walls, and if you're channeling out stuff, they can end up working themselves into a corner, or channeling out the terrain around them, and they'll fall down because they've channeled themselves onto an outcropping, and then they remove the only piece of land holding it on, and then it collapses. My dwarf looks like he has a fish on his stick. He's mining for fish. That's how you do it. The dwarves figured out how to mine for fish. God, that's old. Sorry. Anyway. So, aside from all that, I could build magma forges all the way down to the bottom layer. It's only 135, as according to this, squares down, which isn't too far for the dwarf to walk, because horizontally they walk that all the time. So, no graphic pack? Nope. I don't play with a graphic pack. I used to play with Mayday's graphics packs way back. However, at one point he stopped updating them, so I started playing Dwarf Fortress without them. This would have been 10 years ago, so something like that. So I just never got into the habit of installing map packs still. Map packs again. I still have the old versions. Yeah. 34.2 has Mayday graphics written next to it. So, anyway, begin. Nice fort. Thank you. I just dig out a hole in some dirt and hope for the best. Whatever keeps your dwarves alive. At the moment, my fortress is open. I've been walling them up inside to hopefully anticipate any invasions. We haven't had any for a while. Not from outside, though. We keep getting attacked by troglodytes, trolls, and crundles. Oh, there's a dead dwarf in my pit over there. Why is... Don't put that guy in a coffin. He belongs... He deserves to have a proper burial. Do we not have a spare coffin? Nope, we don't. Probably not. Well, fine. Build another bunch of coffins. H. There we go. You think your Twitch has a delay? Well, I'm not reading things immediately as they're posted. But I think I have a short delay on it. I don't know. I think I should only be brief. So, what were we doing? How's our iron... what's it called? Iron bars situation. We have a fair number of them. We have pig iron too. I can make some steel, couldn't I? How much pig iron do we have? Where is it? Bars. There it is. Pig iron bars. 5. Do I want to? Sure. Smelter. Make steel bars. And just make as many as you can. We ought to make some good stuff from that. Now, of course, we've got adamantine, so I haven't mined it yet. That will be better. For some things, I don't think adamantine's very good for hammers, because it's really light. It'd be like hitting someone with a wiffle ball bat. A very hard wiffle ball bat, but not very heavy. You just got into the game, you're trying to build a multi-level tavern and man it with dwarven children. I haven't got an outside tavern. I sometimes build one. Stocking it with alcohol is difficult. I think there's a bug at the moment with taverns. What is it? If you assign a tavern keeper to a tavern, the tavern keeper keeps force feeding everyone in tavern alcohol, and then they end up dying of alcohol poisoning. I think that's a thing. So you can have a tavern, just don't designate a tavern keeper. Unless you're fine with people passing out and dying. Even the dwarves. What's that? Oh, someone's given birth to a boy. Congratulations. Was that a boy? Yes, it was. You'd like to see the bards pop in? It's nice to see all the different species variants and races. It is. You see, like, goblins and elves and humans wander in. We've got a number of visiting people. I think mostly humans and dwarves. But we've got a bunch of scholars because I have a library down here. Yep, here's a scholar. There's a dwarven scholar. They bring books and they're discussing various topics. Discuss alternate history. Discuss tidal height. Discuss tidal height, alternate history. Just read, never underestimate the... What's she reading? Never underestimate the path of the moon. Okay. Written on the item is a manual entitled Never Underestimate the Path of the Moon, authored by Ascend Domain Oil. It concerns the path of the moon. The writing is full of force. Overall, the prose is not awful, but not very good either. So yes, we also have writing tools here. Well, We should have the material to write a bunch of stuff. Why is that in the hallway there? Oh, that's a quiver. Vaultglaze. People aren't able to construct stuff because we need unused silk cloth. Okay. Here. Wait, hang on. There we go. So you finished mining that tunnel. This is way down, as far deep as we can go. Interrupted by a giant olm. Oh, there's a giant olm coming up the stairs again. Where is it? Where? Go over here, Tunnel Pikes, and deal with the giant olm, wherever it is. Is that a horse in our hallways? I gotta have to move a horse. Pens. Peachick, bunny, a gosling, a chick, that's a kitten, dog, horsefowl. There we go. Okay. Sit. Where's that giant olm? There's two. Well, there's one all the way down there. And there's one over there. Fine. Well, oh, there's a hungry head also. And since we've opened up the caverns, we're seeing all these really weird creatures which come from there. Crundles and weird, what they call creepy crawlies and... Go on. There you go. You dealt with that giant olm. Okay, you can go home. Where's the hungry head? There it is. Hungry head. Head. Right wing, left wing. A fearsome, long-toothed mouth, the size of a man's head, flying on bat wings. It is found in deep caves. She is very fat. Her hair is black. Her skin's black. So it's basically a head with wings that's flying around. So many trees down here. Tunnel Pikes. I actually want you to go out here and explore a bit. So go over here. And let me just have a look at the list of monsters and make sure there's no giant cave spiders. There's a blind cave ogre. Where's that? Ooh, that's right there. Go deal with that. That's right next to our vault. As part of a, what's it called? As part of a, sort of a mega construction. So it's not really that big at the moment. I'm building an underground vault out of iron, where we're going to store valuable stuff. It's in the second cavern layer. There's one of my axe dwarves. Are you moving there? Yeah, there's someone else. Just go and attack it like that. Attack in a squad. Don't just charge off and kill it on your own. Don't be a hero. And there. Okay. Hooray! What are you carrying? You're hauling your iron spear. Why? Look at this. This is a superior quality iron spear. 7 kills. 4 troglodytes, 1 troll, 1 troglodyte female, 1 blind cave ogre. Oh, it's actually got the slayers too. The spear dwarf Asmel Rungakzon died in 133, 6 kills, and the hunter Sarvesh Atiratul 1 kill. So Only the blind cave ogre is actually the kill with the spear recently, but I like that it keeps a log of all the kills that spear did in particular. Oh well. Thank you for joining. See you around in the future, perhaps. What's that right there? Is that like a tooth? Why'd you drop all your armor? I mean, I know came off duty as soon as you stopped that, but you don't need to take all your armor off. I'm pretty sure I've said it as a... Don't take armor off when you're on off duty? Inactive equals uniformed. Yeah. But you can put it inactive as civilian clothes, but... Sleep in room at will. Sure, fine, whatever. Okay, whatever. Ooh. Oh. Microphone didn't turn off. Sorry about that. Oh, I'm catching one of the mandates catching the mandate my mayor is making. Make leggings 3. Okay. Armor. Iron. Leggings. That's just because he likes leggings. Or she likes leggings. The tunnel pikes have lost a member. Where'd he go? Aban, you're now a member of the tunnel pikes. Did someone just die? Oh? I swear that was 10 out of 10 for both of them just before. Well, whatever. Okay. Well, burial receptacles need more coffins. So... Still need silk cloth. Do this. And there. There we go. Ooh, a human caravan from Ringdur has arrived. Hello. Maybe we can make some purchases. Sure. Move goods. Since they're arriving, let's move these bins over there. And my trader can go over there as well in preparation. Naturalists are visiting. Can we, like, process our spin thread? Just keep doing that. Right. Mortally afraid. Planter cancels report crime. Mortally afraid. No, is someone... Someone punched your teeth out. Who did that? This guy. Zasset Dreamwalker. He's haggard. Yep. Haven't destroyed any of the, Stop throwing fists, fine. Continue down like that. And... oh, barrel. Why haven't you made those coffins yet? Oh, I'm making coffers, not coffins. We can't stuff someone in a coffer, that's too small. Okay. So... you're hauling the guy's poor teeth. Poor guy's teeth out of the farmyard. Oh, Fisher Dwarf has grown attached to an iron spear. And have they arrived? They have. Trade! My apologies, but we're still unloading. We'll be ready soon. Okay. Have you finished yet? Oh no, there's still some mules and all that coming. Is that dwarf who got their teeth punched out in the hospital? Yeah, they are. Maybe. Unconscious. Yep. He's worried after being unable to acquire something for too long. Wait, what was that? Holdings. Quarters. One chest. Okay. Fine. And she's just snoozing in there. She's actually a legendary planter. No, not barrier receptacle. Containers, because we have some more rooms. Which I like to put these in. There we go. There. There. And there. There we go. And then we will want to place this barrel receptacles down. Where's my cursor? Oh, we don't have any. We don't have any. Okay. Why is there a baby crawling around on the floor? Just have to move past it with a wheelbarrow. Is there any threats? Elkbird, giant olm, blind cave ogre, troglodytes, wagons. Wagons in Dwarf Fortress count as creatures. Badger sows, badger boar. Where's a blind cave ogre? It's over there again. Do they like going over there because they have building destroyer, so they keep trying to destroy the gates? Which I have up there. That would be irritating. I mean, the Vault Guardians would be able to stand there and get good training by just dealing with the blind cave ogres which come over to destroy the gates. Don't just charge into combat with it, you stupid dwarf. When you keep dodging, it's kind of impressive, but you'll get tired eventually. Now you're mortally scared, you're wounded, and it's going to kill you, because it's going to rip your arm. Yes. Because you just couldn't wait for the rest of your squad to arrive. So dumb. Who was that? I think they were first in battle last time. Mark's dwarf. Yeah. Savish. I think it was the dwarf actually which just managed to kill the last one. Help! Save me! Yeah, missed a bunch of times. Then he failed. And blind cave over bites him. Shakes him around the lower leg, and the leg sails off in an arc. And then died soon after, losing her leg, or losing his leg. So, that's why you don't charge into combat. Ooh. Tunnel pikes. There's a giant olm here. God. These caverns! Just creatures constantly. Some of the doors are actually fighting it. Thank you. Interrupted by troll. Well, okay, we dealt with that troll. Where did that come from? I'm just like, oh, there's nothing. Threat. No, there's no threats. And then it's just enemies. Okay. We'll be able to trade with them now. Trader, go to the depot. You're requested at the depot. You're not sleeping, are you? Well, after you've had a snooze, could you please go to the trade depot? I want to trade some items before the traders disappear. Could deconstruct his bed. He won't be able to sleep it. Up, he's woken up now. Are you going there, or are you going to get a meal or a drink or something? Trade at depot. Thank you. Let's follow you to make sure you do that. No more shirking your duties. I'm watching you, you purple dwarf you. And okay, you're there. Trade. Zoom back out. Ubbul. Greetings! The craft dwarf ship of the dwarves is unparalleled. Let's make a deal. What have you got? What are you buying? Bronze bars, rose gold bars, fine pewter bars, bronze bars, bismuth bars, fine pewter bars, copper bars, black bronze bars, electrum, rose gold, zircons, bauxite, glass. Yeah, we did buy some glass for them last time, didn't we? A lead flask. No problem. Albatross bone gullo. Green glass anea. Get some more instruments. Bronze toy hammer. Bronze toy puzzle box and bronze toy hammer and a copper puzzle box. Giant grouper bone gulo. Reindeer bone mechagos. These are all instruments which we'll need for our places of worship. I haven't been creating them, so I think they'll use any. I don't think they need specifically dwarven instruments. Copper puzzle box. A few toys for the kids to play with. It's nice. Bumblebee Ica barrel. Worm Ica barrel. Horse blood barrel. Damselfly Ica. Strawberry wine. Sewer brew barrel. Cod blood barrel. Crab blood barrel. Squid blood barrel. So many barrels of blood. Beetroot wine barrel. Hammerhead shark blood barrel. Yeah, there's all these creatures in the sea. Hammerhead sharks, I would assume normal sharks, there's whales. You rarely see, I think there is anyway. You rarely see them because you never really embark on ocean areas. And they're in the deep ocean and you can't get there. Iron warhammer. Bronze flail. Bronze pick. Cashew wood training axe. Silver maul. That'd be good. Silver's really heavy. The clothing isn't too useful for us because it's large. It's made for humans. And dwarves can't wear it because it's too big. Some shields. Large iron helm. The armor as well. All the armor is large. Though the shields are fine. Cheetah leather bag. Watermelon seeds bag. Well, that's not useful. That tea wood chest. That's kind of nice. Nautilus leather bag. Spinach seeds. I think we can get a lot of these just in the area. Okay, cloth. Get a whole bunch of cloth. Just so that we have some for people to do stuff with. Okay, and don't sell those book bindings and scroll rollers. Where's some cut things? Have these gems, please. We not have. Are our gems really that worthless? Why don't you like them? I don't really want to sell you all those gems. There. Iron bookbinding. I don't want to really sell you an iron bookbinding. I know it's valuable, but I want to use those for my own. The iron bookbinding again. No. No. That's not for sale. I know it's in the pile. Your childish gains have made me tired. Perhaps next time I visit, you'll take this seriously. Oh well, they're just not going to trade at all now. Fine. We didn't want anything from you any dang way. They're all just going to leave because we couldn't come to an agreement. Fine. Okay. Well, get out of here then. That's a problem if you bicker back and forth a bit too much. They're just like, well, we can't come to an agreement, so we're going to leave. But that wasn't really trading. That was just like, I want this. No. How about this? I'm going to give you more items. I want this. No. I want to give you these other things. But I want this. No. That's not for sale. I was giving him like 300 profit and he still wanted the iron bookbinding. Which is worth about 500. But... whatever. Stupid humans. We do have one coffin here, don't we? Yeah, and we're going to need another one because someone else died. Why is it taking so long to get these coffins made? Siege operator, you're not doing anything. You're now a mason. Brewer, you're exempt from doing anything else apart from brewing. Fish dwarf, you're also a mason. Hunter, you're also a mason. Okay. Right. Oh, right. We lost another member of the Tunnel Pikes. Is it just the same member every time? Possibly. No, it's not. Because Abam was the last one I added. Siprek, Lie Maker, you are now a member of the Tunnel Pikes. Chosen completely at random, also because your name is at near the bottom of the list. There is a bit of a sneaky cheat you can do with the traders. I think it still exists. When the traders have arrived at your depot and have unloaded all of their goods, if you then decide to deconstruct the depot, all of their goods, which have been unpacked, spill out onto the ground, and you can just pick them up and take them. I don't think they get unhappy thoughts from this, because you're not technically stealing it from them. But they might bring less next year because you haven't given them anything. That's how it used to be, and I'm pretty sure that hasn't been patched. Now, let me see. I haven't done it in ages, actually, because it's kind of... it's kind of lame. You just end up with a huge amount of items for the free. Bug. Setting a meeting area over a depot, then no. Merchants in it, no. Forbidding a depot or slating it for removal immediately after causing the caravan trader to be unwilling to do business with your dwarves will cause the caravan to leave all their items and embark on their journey, leaving you to claim the items for yourself. Be warned that this will almost definitely strain relations with the trading civilization. Okay, it doesn't necessarily say the exact thing I was talking about. Used to be a thing. Let me have a look. 28. Yeah, well, whatever. Okay. I think it's still a bug. I haven't, as I said, I haven't done it for ages. It apparently still exists in some way, because if they're leaving, if I was to deconstruct it now, then they'd leave all their items, but I don't really want to do that. As I mentioned, it As the wiki said, it strains relations with the faction. You can get sieged by other factions besides goblins. You can get sieged by humans and elves, and I assume dwarves. I don't think I've ever been sieged by dwarves. I might have been sieged by humans and elves once. You don't tend to go to war with them. Humans are pretty much like goblins in their sieging. I think they just send a whole bunch of soldiers onto the map and attack you. Elves are different. Because elves, being elves, when they siege you, you might get the siege notification, but you don't see where they are because they enter the map hidden, and they will shoot at you and reveal themselves. So they sort of lay ambushes around the map and shoot you. It's more likely, I think, that you'll go to war with the elves and the humans if you cut down all the trees and you're nearby some elves, but we are apparently not near elves because I haven't had any elven traders. And I usually rather like having elven traders because it's a good way to get seeds. And also instruments. And their stuff is cheap because it's made out of wood. At least I would assume it is. Also cloth and all that. Migrants have arrived. From up there. No, from over here. 1, 2, over here. 3, 4, 5, 6. What's that? That is a trader. Okay, fountain fleshes. And a milker. An animal. Ooh, yeah, actually, that just reminds me. We did have a special visitor last time. Where is it? Is it listed here anywhere? Philosopher, scholar, naturalist. No. We had a, what's it called? Consort visiting us. Because we had discovered adamantine. Not dead, are they? That'd be embarrassing. No! It's all my legendary bone carver died. And apparently Kubuk was a legendary something. Well, not seeing it here. Okay, well. A bunch of doors. Is that all the migrants? Yeah, it was only like 8 or so. Okay, that's manageable. Put their animals in here. Blue, peachick, owl, baby alpaca. Kittens and dogs don't need to go in there. So many stray cats. Haven't adopted dwarves? Thought they would be right on top of that. Okay, so we have 162 dwarves now, and I'm gonna have to allocate a few more bedrooms. Which is probably rather easy considering a bunch of our dwarves have died. Gonna be 3 beds. There we go. Assigned bed. Farmer. That's owned. That's owned. That's owned. That's owned. That is. 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 Yes. 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 Are we going to need to create some more bedrooms? Wait, hang on. Here's 2 free beds. Ranger, that's yours. And this one. Raider, that's yours. This one's not owned by anyone. Peasant, yours. Oh dear. Hold on. Okay. Sorry for that. Bone cover. Oh, that one's just owned by a dwarven child? I suppose your parents have passed away, sadly. Or you came here with, like, one parent. There's another one just owned by a dwarven child. The unfortunate side effects of having deaths in the fortress. Hey, that bed's not owned by anyone. That's probably one of my original 7 up there, though, which died. The mayor's... Mayor? I suppose because the mayor gets elected, they keep their old bedroom, and then I give them their new bedroom as well, so... They can keep that. It just stacks onto the value of their current bedroom, because they have 2. Okay, there's another unowned one. Fisher worker. There. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. This one isn't owned by anyone. And actually that is everyone. Except for all the dwarven children. Okay. I'm going to have to increase the size of these temples. Let's see. The Goldenrod Abbey. Let's have a look at this. Stored instruments, 0. Decide, 5. Yeah. There is boxes in there. Dance floor and common area, 2 to 3. That's probably the same for all of them, isn't it? Oh, actually, some of them have instruments. Okay, so they have picked up some of the instruments. 2, 3 instruments. Why is this one dance floor larger? 4 by 3, 4 by 2. I don't know. Troglodyte. Troglodyte in the stairs. Vault Guardians. Go deal with it. Where is it? Vault Guardians, go here. Did a tree just grow there? I think so. Okay. Oh. Yay, you killed it. Vault Guardians. I want you to explore down here for me. Go over here, please. Did I do that correctly? No, that's Tunnel Guardians. Vault Guardians. Station over here. Go. I wish it would create like a little green X for them to show where they're going to be. Oh, there's another troglodyte. Well, the military are going to deal with it soon anyway. Because they're coming down the stairs. Good gravy, that's a long way down. Oh, is that an elk bird? Yes, it is. Okay. Also, we can have a look at this odd area over to the left here. Because I think it showed up as another cavern area. How's my military looking? Is everyone alive? Yes, they are. Okay, move over here. Giant Olm? Uh oh. You're a military dwarf. Good. Thank you for killing that. Station. Okay. Did I station? I stationed both of them over there. Tunnel Guardians, you don't need to. Because I want the Vault... Oh, what's this? Human Lasher. Is that the traders? Did the traders go down my stairs and out through the caverns? I suppose you could do that, if you want. I'm not going to stop you. I'll question your, the smartness of your choice, but, you know. One of the things I remember in adventure mode in Dwarf Fortress is you're like, oh yeah, I'm going to go into the caverns and, explore and find things to, well, find and hunt down and kill and all that. And you're like, well, dwarven forts are a good way to go into the caverns. So I'll go into a dwarven fort and go down and get into the caverns that way. It's certainly possible. However, this is a rather big however. Dwarven fortresses in Dwarf Fortress, the ones made by the factions themselves, are labyrinthine. They are ridiculously complex in their layout. Well, they're not... Okay, they're not complex in their layout, but there's no, like, signposts. There's no obvious, like, landmarks to orientate yourself. It's just hall after hall of bedrooms and rooms with dwarves in them, and just... They're very nondescript, and that doesn't help at all with navigating them. And then you get into the caverns, and the caverns just extend forever under the entire world. And you head off in a direction, you know, wanting to fight something, and you forget where you came into the caverns. And then you're just wandering around the caverns for hours, trying to find another exit. Because you can't find the entrance where the Dwarf Fortress was. Because you don't remember where the Dwarf Fortress was. And... it happened to me a lot. I just get lost. I was like, oh, there's nothing over here. I'll just wander a bit over this way to see what's there. And eventually you're just like, how far south did I go? Did that outcropping there... Was that the outcropping which I was going to take note of? Ugh. If you can, place items on the ground which you'll remember. And so you can use them to find your way back out. There's the adamantine. We're right next to it. Any other caverns areas I want to have a look at? Over here. Hold on. There. Okay. Yeah, they're just like pits. With tunnels. We're discovering a lot of stuff. Trader is throwing a tantrum. The were creature has... The were raccoon has sunk into depression. Well, it's about time. She's been walled up in that room for years. Oh, Guardians, are you getting there? Should be. Station. Oh, you're having to go up around this way. I know some of you are hungry and thirsty, but... this will be done, and then you can go back. And get a meal. I'd also like to cut down some of these trees, though apparently they're really dense and they're quite heavy. Interrupted by a giant bat. Where is that? Wait, you what? Okay, the giant bat is in my fortress somewhere. Oh, there it is. Go kill it. There it is. Giant bat! Kill it! Stupid things. Okay. Go to you. Not exactly the person I meant, but whatever. Ooh. Construct rock coffin, throwing tantrum. Okay, someone's over there. Can we see anything over here? More ores. I like the layout of these caverns more than the first layer. Because there's large, open cavern rooms. The second layer is like that as well. First layer is just like a lot of narrow, twisty corridors. There's still a bit more we haven't explored. But we should be able to... Okay, that's fine. And you can go back. So, return back to the fortress. I don't think there's anything on the map. Giant cave toad, cave crocodile. Where's that? Up there. Okay. Giant cave toad is over there. If you could hear frantic button pressing when I do that, it's because if I look at the cave crocodile, I don't know exactly where on the map to look at. So I press left and right on the directional pad, and it makes the well, the little crosshair wiggle back and forth, which is easier to see. So it's a little moving thing that I can actually find out where I'm supposed to be looking at. Interrupted by a hungry head. Oh no. Kill it. I don't think they're that much of a threat. They're just a head with wings. Kill the hungry head. Where is it? Apparently you killed it. In that time it took for me to, yeah! That was insanely quick. Okay. Can we make some, like, tomes or something? Make choirs. There we go. Oh, we already had some choirs. We know to buy books. Can I make, like... Yeah, make scrolls. Okay, cancel all this. Workshop, work orders. Make scrolls. 10 scrolls. And make choir. 10 choirs. Ugh. Okay. I'm getting all those. Need one unused collectibles. Collected silk. Have you mined out that? You have. Okay. Go there. I want a clothier's workshop. Like that. And I want another. Not a tanner's. I want a loom. L. I mean O. Build another clothier's workshop. Okay. we'll get a storage pit here, and we'll fill it up with thread. And then this one here can have the finished cloth. And it will take from here. We'll take from links only. So all the thread goes in here, and when it's finished and put into cloth, it will go over to here. I should actually expand our finished goods stockpile, because we've probably got more than what we can hold there. Needs turnip seeds. We don't have any turnip seeds? We'd be drowning in turnip seeds. How's the meals coming along? Render fat. Prepare lavish meals. Another hungry head. Tunnel pikes. Where's this hungry head? Oh, there it is. Flapping around. Go kill it. There it is. Oh? Where am I looking? They move really slowly. There's 3 here. 1 over there. Is that the same one? Oh, hello, there you are. All the way down there. That's the one which I designated to kill, so let's follow you. And you're flying back up the staircase, and you're getting beaten up. You're running away. Here comes the military. Come on, tunnel pikes, where are you? And it's dead. Okay, did it kill any dwarves? No, don't think so. Well, that's fine. Nope. Okay. You know, I'm going to... Let's see, that's... Giant cave toad. Ah! Tunnel pikes. Go kill it. Well done. I was a bit worried there you attacking it on your own, but... Are there any trolls? Opossum, Gorlak, cave crocodile. Where's that? Oh, that's all the way over there. Okay. Right. You're expanding that currently. That's fine. I would like to create a new... like, drinking area for my dwarves. So, if I do like this... What just happened? Did it drop down? Hopefully? Hold on a moment. Let me check. Bit rate's saying it's fine. I don't know. Anyway. It just said, welcome to the chat room. I only drop frames. Oh. Odd. Let's make this a nice pattern. There. Like this. Yep. Like this. And like this. Then you can have like that. Like that. And we can have, let's see, like this. Like that there. And there. Okay, good. How else? There's going to be a problem from above. Nope. Okay. So, this bit down here. Let's see. 1, 2. If I do this and this. Okay, so like that. Like that. And like that. This one's going to be the, I suppose, food stockpile. This one could be the drink stockpile. And they're going to be restricted to, like, well, the drink stockpile will take drinks from the small one upstairs. And let's create these doors 2 by. No. I want to do that. Put doors on it. What if we do this and like, no, like that. There, and there. Sure. I could actually create them a bit bigger, could I? Like this. Because these could have carvings on them, which would make the dining area rather nice. So, it does mean there's less space for dwarves in here. But I could put, like, tables and chairs going like this. And it's not going to be, you know, stacked with dwarves all the time. People are going to be coming in and out of it constantly. So, you're digging that out. That's my expanded finished goods stockpile. Does my finished goods stockpile have anything which I've forbidden on it? Nope. It's also got ammo, coins in it, gems, cut gems only. All finished goods. Weapon components, armor, sheet. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna turn off those creation things. Stop. these work orders. It's just spamming it constantly. Over and over and over and over again. I'm like, yes, yes, I know. Okay. So, did I turn off, set orders? Where is it? Workshop orders. No auto loom. Use any cloth. No auto collect webs. Auto collect webs. It's probably going to involve dwarves going down into going down into caverns and getting killed by. But fucking hungry head again. Is it like punching its teeth out, or is it punching your teeth out? Ooh, you're injured. Who are you? A wrestler. Why are you a wrestler? You have all your items. Are you like a legendary wrestler? Adequate spear. Competent wrestler. Why are you flashing? Expert judger, intent wire, intimidator. Great magician. Musician. Eh. Someone please go rescue that dwarf. They're clearly needing some help. Yeah, where's the... It's flapping around here, is it? Oh, there it is right there. Oh, go kill it. Oh, it's retreated all the way down here again. Charge! Punch. There we go. Simple. You're digging that out. We should have actually some silver, so I could smelt some of that. Let's see. Smelting hematite or smelter. Smelt native gold. Do that. I've got a little bit of native gold. I'd like to make some coins out of them. That'll be good loot for our vault. Do we have those coffins made? We do. This room is just filled up with them now. And one there and one there. Right. Architect cancels drink, experiencing emotional shock. Export of thrones forbidden. But you got us to create leggings. Okay. I thought you would have asked us to forbid leggings for exporting. What are you doing in the... Just resting. Your skull is injured. Okay. What are you digging? Yeah, you're digging that out. Okay. Finish digging that out. And then we'll be able to expand my finished goods stockpile. Got no ammunition. What else is going on? Okay, okay. Looks like we're keeping on top of the alcohol situation a bit. You could probably continue making it. There's a few gaps in the pile there. And our expanded food stockpile is full to the brim again. We just have so much, like, plants and seafood and all that. Or, you know, fish from the river and fossils and so on. We also have a lot of iron. Let's go down and make another part of our vault. So, we have all this done so far. I'm going to continue making this floor here. We don't have enough for this. 2, 3, 4, 5. 50. 10 steel bars. Iron bars. We have 99. Good. Hey, you're beginning mining out that. Scholar is visiting. Interrupted by a cave crocodile. Lovely. Go kill it before it kills anyone else. Thank you. Oh, jeez. Dwarf died. Who was that? Rovad, Niltarans. They're flashing. They were... Planter. There's also a dwarf in there. Tun's partial skeleton. Those coffins all placed in here. Pardon me. Yep. No. And... And... There. There we go. And these two. That one and that one. Okay. Miller's grown attached to an iron shield. Locum Shembakust. Hey, one of our other guys became a miner. Though they're stressed. Ah, good. Dismayed. No. Not that bad. All in all, things are going rather well. I mean, you know, every now and then a dwarf dies because monsters from the caverns. Like cave crocodiles. Wandering up into our fortress. Good, you're all coming down here to build this. And I also wanted to create upstairs here and put them inside of these. So that's going to be a iron upstairs. This is going to be another iron upstairs. There we go. Come on, get that done. What's that thing right there? Dog. Of the human. Wait, what? A creepy crawler parchment scroll. Why is there a book there? Can you pick it up, please? I mean, it would do well to be in our library. It's not forbidden. I can't forbid it. Why does it say follow? Can you follow items in Dwarf Fortress now? Oh yeah, you can. Well, that's not forbidden. I want to go pick it up. Please. Continue digging out this. We have those gold bars now, so I want you to forge other objects. Gold. Mint gold coins. Don't keep doing that. We only have 4 gold bars. However, there will be good loot. Look at all the pigs we've got. Our animal pen actually might be getting a bit filled because I can see the grass is actually wearing away underneath the silk loam, running out of food. Okay, well, in that case, how many pigs do we have? A lot of stray piglets. Manager. Oh. Let's see. Sow, stray boar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Suppose we could like water a sow and a boar. Yep. And yep. Okay. We're all just sitting in there making babies. Which is fine. I mean, we end up with a lot of them. I suppose we could trade some of them away. Why is there always just dwarf corpses just sitting around? Nobody putting them into coffins. Do I really have that many dead dwarves that all those coffins are now filled up again? Or are you like... having to put parts of their bodies into the coffins because they end up getting arms and legs bitten off. Okay, that's all done. Finished goods. Like that. Put ammo in there, coins in there. Actually, not coin. Leather in there. Weapon track components, armor and sheep. Also, furniture and seed. There we go. What's the situation for the bins? Yes. Put 10 bins there. Actually going to go to here. This. Work order. Construct bins. Construct 40 bins. What's the problem for one dwarf? You are stressed. Why are you stressed? Over the long term, he's been under a great deal of stress. He didn't feel anything after seeing a thing. He was irritated, dwelling upon wearing old clothing. Okay. Lack of decent meals, but would be frustrated after being unable to find somebody in charge to cry on. He was afraid after experiencing trauma. He was horrified after seeing Reg dented whipped die. He was disgusted, dwelling upon retching on miasma. Okay, he doesn't feel anything for seeing a lot of things dying, so dwarves are hopefully toughening up a bit when it comes to death and all that. But there's going to be casualties. Why are you sleeping without a bed? Why are you sleeping in the stockpile? You've got a bedroom. I've allocated everyone a bedroom. They just get tired and they're like, oh, I'm just going to sleep here, and then complain about it. Okay, so your story stuff in there. What is that? It's like choirs? Cabinets. Oh, that's right. I was creating cabinets for all the dwarves. Right, we can put a cabinet in every dwarf's bedroom. A cabinet for every dwarf. Why do we have so few? Is it because you're carrying them all from the workshop? Maybe. Did you stop constructing them because your workshop was full of cabinets? That's probably the reason. A workshop can contain a number of items. However, the more items which are in the workshop, the slower the dwarf in the workshop works, because I suppose there's less room, and eventually they will stop. You can tell, I think, by going over the workshop, and it will say cluttered. It will have like CLT, yeah, there, smelter cluttered. So this means that it's actually full of items in there, and it's inhibiting the use of the full use of the workshop. See, this is full of coke. So. I mean, that's fine for the smelter, because it's really, that's all that smelter does. But it would mean that, you know, if you want to have things running smoothly. Wait, what? Dwarven child cancels drink job item lost or destroyed. Okay. You lose your mug? Did someone take the mug from you? Well, put the first lot of these cabinets in here. 4, 5, 6, and there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. and there, and there, and that's all that I can do at the moment. Yeah. Jim Carter has slipped into depression. Yet no wonder, you're stuck in here. Masterpiece, pear wood bin. Ooh, doctor's taken by Fey mood. What are you going to do, doctor? There you are. You're claiming a craft dwarf's workshop. And you're grabbing a log. Yep. Thank you. Well, hopefully you'll be able to finish what you're doing. Bone attached to a bronze crossbow. Cancels make scroll. Need scroll rollers. Oh, that's pretty good actually. That means that you've been doing that. So, the Vault of Knowledge here should have writing material desired 3. Hey! Hooray! They've got 3 writing materials in there. They might have been using them. There's some bookshelves missing there. Has people been flipping bookshelves again? Yes, you have. Stop that. Maybe even flip a bookshelf. They're massive. Giving birth to a girl. Congratulations. So, do we have any books written? Of the Human, a creepy crawler parchment scroll, musings of the economy, and ogress of the night parchment scroll. How'd you get that? Ogress of the night is a what's it called? Night beast. This is an ogress of the night parchment scroll. The rollers are made from pyrite. Written on the item is a manual entitled Musings on the Economy, authored by Perad Feedscalded. It concerns the process of economic data collection. The writing is thoroughly organized. Overall, the prose is passable. A treatise on historical cycles, Quire, cultures, problems and solutions, scroll, meditation on the moving world, Quire, beyond the path of the moon, scroll, and never underestimate the staff, Quire. It's an construction use of surveying staff. So we have had dwarves writing stuff here. Kind of wish something came from it. At the moment, it's really just for happy thoughts. Also good to get books from it. Or scrolls and quires. You'd have to bind the books if you wish to. Make use of that. You must have plant cloth. You must have bones. You must have logs. Plant cloth. Oh, okay, you're still getting items. Someone else has given birth to a boy, and a stray water buffalo grew into a buffalo cow. Cancel drink because something's lost or destroyed. Are the mugs getting destroyed? Are people eating the mugs? Wait, what's this? Oh, you're placing the body in the tomb. Okay. Thank you. That's going to upset dwarves seeing that walk down the corridor, but... Hey, Tossid has begun a mysterious construction. There's all these children playing make-believe in the well room, as long as they don't fall down. Play make-believe. Playing with an armored wood toy boat. You're playing with a chestnut toy boat. You're playing... You don't have a toy. And you don't have a toy. I suppose they're playing with the toy boats next to the well because there's water there? If that's true, that makes sense, and that's adorable. Craft Dwarf's workshop over here, and another one over there. Add a little attention to detail. I wonder if they play with forges next to the actual forges. Masterpiece cave spider silk cloth. Masterpiece chestnut bin. We have very skilled dwarves working in our fortress. Grey sow has been slaughtered. That took a while for you to do. I suppose there's only one butcher's shop, so... Stop getting drinks right out of the still. How's the other area going? Oh, it's actually mined out. I want you to... smooth it. Smooth it! Smooth it all! There we go. And this is going to be a food stockpile. Drink. Food stockpile. Food. So, no drinks in here and no seeds. And this one, nothing but drinks. I'm actually going to put it as not just food, but prepared food, if that's possible. That's unprepared fish. No. Prepared. Yeah. Eggs. Milled plant. Bone meal. No, not paste. Not fat. Not pressed material. You can make seed pressed cakes. We don't have any of that extracts, so we don't need that. We don't have any plant extracts like oil. Oh, we do have dwarven syrup. You can put that there. Damn it. Turn that off. Turn that off. Turn the fat off. That's fine. Turn seeds off. Turn drinks off. What was a way to put just like... oh, prepared food. I just turn off everything but prepared foods. Will that just have prepared food in there? And you can put cheese in there. Like this. And... you could put prepared meat there, prepared fish there. The thing is, if I do that, it's just going to fill up with all the prepared fish. Okay. Take from... hold on. Take from links only. Go up here. I want you to take from there. Can I get you to take from another one as well? Because we've got 2 food stockpiles up there, and I'd like you to take from both of them. Or can you only take from one? Oh, you can take from both. Cool. No. This drink stockpile will take from links only, and I want you to take from here. And then... go up. We undesignate this here. Gonna have to remove all these thrones and chairs. And this statues which we have in here. Here we go. And so everyone should put them into the finished goods stockpile. And then we'll reallocate this space as a meeting area. There we go. Dwarves should now spend their time in there. It's larger. It'll be a bit more organized because we'll have our finished food there. So dwarves will spend their time in there and they'll eat finished goods, finished meals rather than the, unfinished meals. Because the finished meals will be closer, so they'll be more likely to eat them, as opposed to just eating, like, unfinished food and going, oh, it's not that great. Now, what do you feel about? Not too bad, actually. She felt glum, dwelling upon getting into an argument. She was dejected, caught in the rain. Dejected, dwelling upon being caught in the rain. She was uneasy after seeing Solon Many Iron's dead body. Probably the person being carried through the halls. Okay, ooh, also, yes, that's, that mug has just reminded me. We're going to have to get rid of the stockpile here for the mugs. And put the mugs down here. So, I'm going to put a finished goods stockpile there. Another one here. Another one there. And another one there. Each of these are going to be finished goods. Turn this off. Goblets. No. Wait, what? Should be one up there as well. There. And there. Right. Finished goods. Turn that off. Goblets. Finished goods. Turn that off. Goblets. And finished goods. Turn that off. Goblets. There we go. And they're going to have beans in them as well? Yes, good. Ooh. Tossid Ubbulfikod Doctor has created Ilamid, a chestnut scepter. She claims it as an heirloom in the name of the family ancestor Degel Smithra Wasps. Okay. Thank you. Let's have a look at that. Ilamid. Wordy listened. A chestnut scepter. Chestnut scepter. All craft warship is of the highest quality. It is encircled with bands of chestnut and rope reed. This object menaces with spikes of pig bone. Okay, pretty simple. That's the second scepter we've had made here. We really had not much interesting to be made in our fortress. The only thing really of any interest is the there was a Crundle bone battle axe which we had, and that was created by a child. Odd, no. Does it say who made it? No. Wish it did. Was it you who made it? Yeah. Maybe? Yeah. I don't think it... This dwarven child is flashing, which means that they have a really high skill. But because they're a child, they don't actually have any of the adult skills. So when they grow up, they're going to become master bone worker or whatever. I think dwarves take like 7 years to grow up. Not too long. Let me have a look at that. Dwarf. Child at 1, adult at 12. Okay. And their max age is about 150 to 170. Okay, let's put some of these tables in here. That. That. I'm not placing armor stands, I'm placing tables. There we go. Okay. We can place chairs. How's it best? I think you want your dwarves when they're sitting in chairs next to other chairs, so that the dwarves when they're sitting down next to each other will be talking with each other, rather than having them apart like this. So I'll place them in a different way. The way I had, I think, is actually pretty good, because the chairs were located next to each other, which means that the dwarves are going to spend more time talking with each other. So, there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we do like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And... damn it! My room's not well designed for this. Yeah, whatever. So I'm gonna have 2 chairs here. So they're gonna be facing away from each other, but they're gonna be sitting next to each other. So that means that they're gonna be talking with each other. But you can't have, like, chairs on either side of a table, because the tables are only used from one side. Or, a table can only be used by one dwarf at a time. They could use it on either side, but... let's do this. There. To find. Right. Then 2 tables there. 2 chairs there. Okay. And we can do this. No, I don't want armor. I'm pressing enter too many times. Okay, there we go. We should have enough tables and chairs for what I'm planning here. I suppose if you want to be really good, you would have like 4 chairs next to each other in a square, and then you'd have a table for each of those chairs. That way you'd have 4 dwarves within range of each other talking, rather than... I suppose I've got that with how I've got it here. But the dwarves and the end tables would only be talking to, no, actually, no. Fine, it's fine. Ooh, Reacher. Up here? Yeah, it is. Go kill that thing. Thank you. Just blood everywhere. Okay, so finished goods should go down here. Let me change this off. No prepared food in here. And no prepared food in here. I'm just going to look up and see what prepared food means. Because to me it's like food made from the kitchen. It's like, okay, that's fine. But does it also mean like prepared seafood? A kitchen is a workshop used by a cook. The cook uses this workshop primarily to combine basic ingredients and prepared food. Yes, sure. Food stockpile can be customized to accept prepared meals, or only prepared meals, by using the U key within that stockpile. A stockpile that accepts prepared meals does not filter based on what ingredients were used. A prepared meal is simply a prepared meal. End of discussion. Okay, so it seems like it's fine. The prepared meals, it's just prepared meals. It's not counting like fish prepared at the fish workshop. Here, the fishery. Yep. How is your cooking going anyway? Preparing lavish meal. You've got 9 left. The differences between the 3 different meals you can make for the foods you can make is simple prepared meals. What are they? Easy meal, fine meal, lavish meal. It's all based on just how many ingredients they have. This week's free game is on the Epic Store. It's live. Ooh. Next week they give away Farming Simulator 2019. I have seen people have fun with that, mostly by playing it in ways it's not meant to be played. Driving the tractors onto the roofs of the buildings and flipping them and jumping off hills and all that. Bookcase. Stop toppling bookcases. You go to the library to calm down, or something, and you just go there to flip a bookcase. Stop that. Do you feel better? You've stopped having a temper tantrum. What's the problem? He was angry after getting into an argument. Disgusted, dwelling upon retching in a miasma. She was frustrated after being unable to practice a martial art for too long. She was frustrated after being unable to be extravagant for too long. She was uneasy after seeing someone's dead body. She felt sad at someone's death. She was uneasy after seeing a blind cave ogre's dead body. Fine. You're an armorer. I have you create like armor and all that. Not all the time, but making gold coins. Yay. Fine, let's get you to create some armor. Armor. I'm going to create steel armor. And you can create some got a very limited amount of steel though. I think we've only got like 10 bars. Steel breastplate. Forge 2 steel breastplates. Over here, and steel. Create some steel battle axes. Nice. Also need to smelt some more pig iron. Make pig iron bars. I just tell you to make like 20 of them. Big. 20 pig iron bar. There we go. Prickleberry. Have enough of that. Running out of seeds for everything. there is a bit of a problem with creating like lavish meals and all that. If you're creating them from plump helmets or wheat pods and like, because you're cooking them, you don't get seeds from them. Managing seeds is not something I've ever really done. Miasma in the hallways. What is stinking up the hallway there? There's a dog there. There's a cook there. Seeds don't rot, so that shouldn't be the problem. I don't know what's causing the rotting. What's causing the miasma there? Is someone carrying something which smells? Probably. You see the butcher's workshop and it's... Yeah, it's just full of rotten meat. Oh, the pig meat got rotted, dude. All the point of preparing it in the first place, and you just let it go to waste. Go haul all that stuff out and put it into the stockpile. Put it into refuse piles. I don't wish you could do something with it. Like, maybe use rotted food as, like, fertilizer. That way you'd be able to use it in, like, your farms. Or you could just, like, I don't know, put it into a compost heap and it wouldn't, in a box or something, and it wouldn't smell, and you could get fertilizer in. That would give you a purpose. That would give you something more to do with, up here. Something more to do with rotted meat and all that than just dumping it in a pile. Okay. Cave crocodile. They're attacking someone, they're injured. You're getting attacked, you're dead. Someone die. No, I don't think so. Crundles. Just Crundles everywhere. Blind cave ogres. There. And the other one is over there as well. Okay. They gotta find their way over to my... what's it called? Vault. Okay, well... Let's see. The roof on this isn't finished. We go up. Create. How do I want to do this? Up, downstairs. Make that out of iron. Up, downstairs. That out of iron. And, yes. Oh, you're probably not picking up the book because I've got turned off collect objects within caverns. Dwarf child is throwing a tantrum. Oh, children again. Coffin. 20. It doesn't help going past this large pile of corpses outside the front door. That's a bad habit. Now. can't put them inside, you can't put them into a room, and dwarves can see, so even if it's like over here, they'll just be like, oh, I can see that. I think there's like a whole lot, people sort of say you should have specific dwarves have the corpse hauling job, so that it's not just every dwarf goes, picks up a corpse, and then they're like, oh, it's a corpse. But more than I can be bothered with. A ranger, fine. I also saw that was awesome. Administrator. Export of thrones prohibited. That's perfectly fine, because there's no one to export our thrones to. No one's come to visit us. Well, those humans did, but then they went off because I was bartering with them too much, and I didn't agree with them. Okay, how's smoothing out that going? Pretty well. Is this going to be suspended? Yes, it is. And that, and that, that, and that. Right. We'll throw table. Don't have enough? Well, we should. Engraver is stricken with melancholy. Well, poops. I feel like you need more, like, councillors or something. The mayor doesn't really... I don't think the mayor can really keep up with the demand. I'd like to see a legendary councillor. What's it called? Yeah, councillor? Consoler? Because, it'll be like, oh, everything's terrible. And it's like, no, it's not. It's like, oh, thank you for your words. I wonder if with the dwarf merchants, perhaps you could say, like, put the call out for a specific type of skilled dwarf. Like, you could say, you know, make it known that this fortress wants a skilled armorer, and the next time the fort merchants come, perhaps, I don't know, they could come with an armorer who's willing to join your fortress. Or maybe they could give you a list of dwarves with that skill, and you can choose from a list as to which one you would like to join your fortress, and then they'll come in the next wave, or some next wave of migrants or something. So many freaking Crundles. Vault Guardians. How do you feel about Crundles? Report crime. Probably someone flipped a bookcase. Actually had to go up to the person and, like, say, hey, this person broke the law. Don't talk to me, I'm sleeping. Okay. Go down here, and we will... did you make that? You did. Okay, cool. So, how am I going to do this? I will do ramps. Create ramps along here. Make them out of persimmon wood logs. Some ramps over here as well. Actually, not ramps. Upstairs. Up downstairs? Up downstairs. Better. Make them out of chestnut logs. And then put some more down here. So we're going to do this as I did it in another way for scaffolding. They'll be able to go up, the dwarves will be able to go up and down the things. And they're chasing Crundles around. Kill it in there. Like blood all over the floor. Here comes the rest of the military dwarves. You maybe shouldn't, like, charge in there. There is a lot of Crundles. Just need, like, yakety sax played over the top of it. Okay, are you all going back to your station? You know, wait for everyone to get there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. More Crundle slaughter. Okay, go over here. Just go through this cave system. And wait, hang on, I said the wrong group. Damn it. Hey, no. Vault Guardians over there. You're carrying your item now because you're going to be clubbing them over the head with your pike when you're not stabbing them. What's the problem with them? Enraged at all enemies. She is shaken after suffering a major injury. Jeez, that's a lot of problems. Doesn't feel anything after sync. Okay. What's that? That cost die gem. Oh, the Crundle bit them. Okay. What's your injury? You broke your knee. Wait, where are you going? Chasing after another Crundle. Get back here. Yeah, just destroy all of the spider silk there. Still a lot of them. What about these ones? Oh, they're all up over there. They're all down in that other layer. Okay. Large rat. Go kill that large rat which is wandering around my fortress. It's gone into the hospital. Get it out of here. Oh, who's this? Human swordsman. Okay. Come on, Vault Guardians. Hunt that rat down. Go after it. Why are you so slow? In life, you should work hard, then work harder. Okay. Oh, they're carrying that injured dwarf to the hospital. Good, good. Oh, Vault guarding. Oh, someone actually killed it. Well done. Okay. Well, we've got our new drinking area up, and it's not finished just yet. Our new... What's it called? Like our new meeting hall area with our tables and chairs and all that set up. So we'll also have more space, and they'll be able to talk with each other a bit better. Also, they'll have a better choice of meals here, because all the prepared meals are going to come down here, and they're going to choose them instead of just eating the closest food, which is probably going to be a plump helmet. I think perhaps the dwarves choose what they want to eat. Maybe? I don't know. If I just have prepared meals there, they should go for the prepared meals because they're close by. They'll still go to the stockpile up there and eat from there just because it's food there. But, if they're in the meeting hall and they get hungry, they can eat down there with prepared food piles. So that's fine. Expanded our finished goods stockpile. We also, I suppose, kind of did a bit of our clothes thing, but dwarves don't seem to be really collecting any of the silk which we need. We have some books written. Nice. What's this? Oh, the output liaison. And the dwarves have come with wagons. Well, okay. We're going to do some trading next time. Our underground vault is getting constructed. Slowly. We have the up-down stairs being made. I'll just do another layer of those. There. And I'll make it them chestnut logs. And these ones out of chestnut logs as well. Well, just wood. Make them out of wood because wood's easier to carry. It's lighter. And also, I think it's faster for them to construct it. Mostly just because it's lighter, they won't be hauling stones everywhere. There'll still be miasma around. But they should be taking everything out of the butcher's workshop. It's because our food stockpiles are full. Okay, I should actually give you another work order. Easy meals. 100. Fine meals. 50. Go. Just so that you're always creating. But yes. We haven't done anything with the adamantine. We've created some gold coins, which are sitting in my stockpile at the moment. I'll put them into the vault. I kind of want to fill out the vault once it's already, once it's finished. I want to have stuff sitting in there when there's not a roof on it. But yes, I suppose I'll wait until the merchants have fully arrived. You might notice that things seem to be running a bit slower now than they were before. It's because we've got so many dwarves and the caverns opened up, so Dwarf Fortress does slow down. Because of all the pathing and all the events going on everywhere. Martial Trump. Keep fighting. Crundle. Ask a stupid question. Well, let's have a look. What are you going to do? Martial trance is a unique thing dwarves go in. They become really focused, and they get a bonus to all of their combat skills. As you just saw there, he dealt with like 3 Crundles with no problem. Yep. that book? Read Uncanny Shadow Clock. Are you holding on to it? Was it a different dwarf? Why are you reading that there? Yeah, whatever. Stumbling around obliviously and you just decided to start reading a book. But anyway, said we'll leave Dwarf Fortress there for tonight. I don't know how much longer this will go for. The goblins haven't been invading, so we haven't had any real threats. It's nice to be able to focus on things other than combat. It means that the fortress will kind of go on indefinitely, barring any major catastrophes. Dwarves are still upset all the time. That's just an issue with the version as a whole, though. Hopefully the next version won't have that. I might stop it when the next version comes out. It should be coming out soon, actually. 24th. Let's have a look. May 12 games. In the next some days. That was on the 22nd. 2 days ago. And let's see. Since the last log, amid the testing and cleaning, one of the more interesting bits is that we've got sermons in, as well as priests being able to comfort people. Oh, that's nice. Just link this in chat for people if they want to read it themselves. Sermons can be on a variety of topics related to the deity or values, and their main purpose is to give positive feelings to sympathetic people, while only mildly inconveniencing anybody who happens to be in the room that disagrees. Adventurers can also give sermons if they like, though there isn't a tremendous point to it yet. You can't build a flock, for example, though we'd like to meander in that direction over time. Oh, that would be for adventure mode. Got the dwarf mode counterintelligence screen working. Got the dwarf mode in counterintelligence screen working with organizational chart display, and interrogation reports are cleaned up and displayed over with the other reports on the left indicator bar. In the test heist, the visiting infiltrator that flipped the dwarf traitor gave up their master, who was a war buddy that turned them using a shared belief in Omrak, whomever that is. And it was all displayed in the report, so even with the feature delays, there should be the occasional wholesome set of details of Fort mode play, on top of all the details in Ledger's mode. Amusingly, instead of mentioning Omrak, a bug at first gave the report as the top villain having played for sympathy using a shared belief in an unidentified creature, since the deity Omrak did not have an official file over at Dwarf Counter Intel HQ. They've since been read in on the world's cultures, although this does raise the question about how much they should know and when, for a later time. Okay, I like the idea of priests and giving sermons. It will help comfort people. That's a nice addition. I was just saying about dwarves being stressed, and if the priests can help alleviate that somewhat. I don't think all dwarves worship. Most dwarves do, but dwarves have their own personal opinions on things, so some of them will feel more compelled to worship, others won't. Just like how some dwarves deal with stress better than others, or make friends more easily than others, or are more open to talking with other dwarves than others are, or so on and so forth. So, yeah. But anyway, that'll be it for Dwarf Fortress for tonight. Thank you very much for joining me, and I hope you'll join me for the next one. I will stop the recording here.